He's quick.
Yeah.
Wow,
that was interesting. But we have a coin flip here. Oh,
Last. Come on, where's that black 4?
JC played the hand. Played the hand well.
That's not it.
It's not quite a block 4.
No.
It's a big pot. This 185,000 is going to suit someone really well.
0.
We're gonna have a new chip leader after the hand. Yeah.
And it's going to knock black back. He's going to be either the short stack or very close.
Yuck.
I mean, right now, Vinad, it is Vicky Corn's big blind. Kind of a bigger argument for Andy to move in here. I mean,
in my spot, this would be the spot as opposed to the last spot where, and you get a little more. You might get a little more respect because you're in later position. Oh, he picks up a hand, so no brainer here. But like I said, I don't know. Oh wow, he's probably gonna get some action here.
Yeah, and I mean Tom looked at Vicky, and you know, there's.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, this is the level above levels, right? That he's thinking Andy, because it's Vicky's big blind, Andy's gonna be moving, and.
Yeah.
Pass.
Pretty unfortunate for Tom right there.
Wow.
Very unfortunate.
He can't hardly believe it. Of course, he does have about 50K back.
You lost time. You got your money. So you go.
30,000 bucks.
Oh wow! Look at that. Tom just flops it. No problem. Still some queens left in the deck.
It does, but we've never been so close to losing our first player in this
Once
heat.
you put that code on, you become a favorite again.
That's a good point by Tom. That's usually when they stand up, they always get there.
That makes it clear-cut favorite.
Ooh. Close. Sweat right there.
Unlucky, bro.
Wow. He almost has to win now. He's doing the
Give the
walk.
last card down.
Give a big wall. Give a big wall.
Devilfish actually got out the door one time and they brought him back.
Oh wow. He deserves to win that pot.
Only kidding. Go on. See you later.
Good game.
See you later, bro. Fucking unbelievable. What do you think, Krusty?
Holy fucking shit.
Unbelievable.
I knew you couldn't be that cruel.
Don't you think this
I
is...
thought maybe they'd be cruel this
You would
time.
make that noise, whatever it was.
Don't you
I
think...
wouldn't.
Don't you
I
think...
took that playbook from you. Remember when you hit the 10 last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been better if you let us fake slow roll.
Don't you think that it was
Remember
guaranteed?
the King 9 against King 10, yeah?
Wait till he gets like just about outside.
Andy, don't you think that queen was guaranteed just to make sure I don't get any fucking points again?
I know how he feels. I was just in the same situation in the
I know you were rooting
heat,
for me,
so.
Dave.
Yeah, of course I was. Well, that's sick, that. I mean,
He's
that's,
still looking a
that's
little
3
bit,
points
so.
for me there, right there. Boom, gone. Or
Just
2
that's a
points.
textbook, boys and girls. If you ever want to try and hit a card, you gotta
jacket on.
walk all the way to the end.
$5,000 and $10,000 now are the blinds. Still 6-handed. Nobody wants the bagel, and this is deep. Tran with the double up. Big chip lead. Tom's got 54. Is this in his range?
Well, I don't think so, but I don't blame him for doing it. There's not really that much of a difference any hand.
Well,
Oh, Ace King, but
Well, I was calling Tom.
everybody was.
Your hand, Dave.
It's not good. Give a pair. Oh, nice. Live.
Oh, nice.
Probably have your cards.
Almost ahead.
I like Tom's hand here.
You're at 31%. I mean, like you said, you know,
You know, a lot of
every
times he's
hand
gonna
was
get
the
a
same
walk.
there,
I'll
right?
take that.
Yeah.
And we can take out the rest. Okay, now we can chop it.
It's better to move in with
You
like
want
random
one off in the
cards
center.
as opposed to
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know, like an ace
give him
and
the
a small card.
Holy
Oh wow, there it is.
These things happen, right?
This is when you're supposed to put your coat on and walk halfway out the door.
no, you gotta
That's what I
get
want to
moving.
do. I don't like my side.
Oh wait, no, he had him covered.
Hey, but wait a second. This is Peter Eastgate.
I don't like my
this
side.
is how we do it in Denmark.
But this is the World Series of Poker champion, as Andy is saying.
Boom.
Eastgate is playing this hand horribly. He should have stood up. He should have stood up.
I mean, it
Put
was
his coat
obvious,
on.
right? It was obvious.
But he's a newcomer. He doesn't know these. He doesn't know these moves yet.
Queen Jack.
He clearly misplayed that turn.
Eastgate, he's on the button here. I mean, there's every chance if he just waits 4 hands, somebody's actually going to get knocked
Yeah.
out. That's 2 points. Or
Yeah,
Get-
well,
This game show.
it's very, very unlikely, but
This game should be called cabbage.
yeah, having the button is pretty big here. This actually isn't that bad of a spot because he's going to be heads up with the blinds and ante most likely out. So he's going to be heads up against Juan. So this is not that bad of a spot, but he does have 4 more hands to wait. But 5 deuce is really bad. This is pretty tempting. I know what he's thinking right now. And if he waits a few hands, he's most likely to get called in more than one spot. So here he can be heads up in probably like whatever 65, 35 spots. So this mathematically might be that mathematically was the correct play there. I believe.
it's gutsy though. I mean, not gutsy, but you have to think it through. And
Yeah, he made the correct play there, I think. Because he only has 13. If he moves all in, he's gonna get like 3 callers.
now, Nanad, he has to stand up, right?
But the good
I
news
mean-
is you have
I
last
mean-
longer.
Not yet. He's got to see a flop
It would
first,
be
and then
okay.
after the flop, if he misses, then he's got to do the whole stand up, put the jacket on, try to do anything you can, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is 41,000 in there.
Oh, I would have had them both.
He's got a gutter ball.
Plenty of outs.
He's got a 3 deuce or 5.
Keep them low.
Come on, back door. Unless you have a diamond.
It's a 4 and that is right.
If not, you're dead.
What am I doing phoning an ace?
Oh, now he's got a 6 as well.
And he picks up the
Feels like half the deck, doesn't it?
another gutter with his
But again, he needs to. He'll learn. He needs to stand up.
Okay.
All right, Peter.
JC could have busted them all, but
0 points for Peter Eastgate. Of course, he's still got the 6 from last time, which keeps him, I think, in the top half of this leaderboard. He's a human pogo stick, Dwan.
well, along with JC, them two are playing the best strategy. He's been a little fortunate, but he's playing some good poker.
My strategy was like, to get to the further 4 feet with a pretty good spot to make the final table. And then I could kind of bully the other guys. But now I made 0 points, so maybe I have to adjust that strategy a little bit.
if I raise.
It just feels like that this 130-odd thousand that Tom Dwan's got is going to be a lot busier than JC's 200.
I'm sure you need
yeah.
at least like
But
ace 9.
the only thing,
So.
I'm sure JC is gonna open almost as often as Tom will, but JC is not gonna get that as much action as Tom will.
We'll walk here.
25,000 total.
But JC, well, now he happens to have a hand, and Tom is thinking about getting fancy here because he knows he's a second chip leader, and JC's only gonna play him if he has a big hand.
I'm all in.
You raise
Wow.
Wow, I was just gonna do that.
That was.
And I mean,
I like this play. I like this play by Tom, but it's very unfortunate. There's so many hands that JC is gonna fold here, but JC can't fold this one though.
right. And JC, like you were just saying, that JC is going to open a lot here. So I mean, it didn't have to be the ace king.
Yeah.
Ace 10, 10, 5.
This JC fan some hand. Well, it's not. I had ace 7. So
And he's still alive.
Thanks.
Good chance he's gonna win it as well.
I was gonna.
I'll take a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Devilfish was going
I
low
had
with
ace
ace 7.
I was coming in.
And there's 282,000 in there. I mean, right?
It takes a lot of guts, but JC is gonna fold a lot of hands here, and Tom knows that. Pretty good flop for JC right there.
We can give him some diamonds now.
JC has an ace every single hand.
Huh?
Scary.
All right.
You
All
took a-
right.
you
Yeah, a
took a
couple
jack.
There we
split
go.
pots, a
Jack or
couple extra
3.
outs for the splitter.
I'm not even going to root for a 10 or a 5. I just want a jack or a 3.
One
Pretty
card to
nice.
come, big hand, and
All right,
looks
take
like JC is gonna take
See what Tom does.
a big lead right here.
Yeah, 2 points for Tom. I mean, the 2 6-point players in this heat, picking up 0 and 2, and JC. This is massive. He could finish up like 5, 6 points clear the whole field
Either
after
way,
this.
someone
He's been playing good, and yeah, having a win here is really big for him. That's pretty much almost gonna lock him a seat in the final 4.
Having a second off the bat, I feel like the right way to play was to play pretty aggressively and try to make sure I got in the top 4. And if I had gotten, like first or second here, that would have been almost a lock, and then I could have gambled it up a lot in the future ones.
Obviously, Dwan, just taking 2 there, Nanad. And we know right now, I mean, Vicky Korn, you know, she's kind of got the chips right now to just sort of, you know, wait and see what happens for the final three. Between Black and Devilfish, is there jockeying here?
They're both going to be going for the win right now.
They've got to push right now.
They